Gibson with us, the first ever resident at God's Kitchen. Oh my God, how emotional you should feel these two last events.
Very emotional because obviously I was there at the start. I'm the only DJ that was there at the start, and I had a bit of time off God's Kitchen. They've asked me to come back and finish it up, and it's basically let me finish where I started, you know. So it's yeah, very emotional, but it's good to be back around the boys. And yeah, it's I played the main room last night, did the last hour, and I just went off, to be honest. It was unbelievable. It's been a long time since I felt that in any club, you know, so it was good to be back in God's Kitchen.
You look behind the decks more like a clubber rather than the DJ.
So us DJs, we're not there to look good, we're there to entertain people, and I like to get into it. And, you know, I do like to dance like clubbers do, and I do like to shout at the crowds. It's not just about mixing and playing the coolest record, it's people are out to dance, and they're out to dance the music they know. So why play a set of music that nobody knows? Because it's cutting edge. No matter what type of dance music you're into, people like music they recognise, and that's why it does so well for me. It's because I don't try and be better than anybody else or anything like that. I think that I play the music people want to hear.
How did they pick you up as the first resident DJ at God's Kitchen?
I went to play for them at a night called What a Life in Northampton, and I did flyers for them and stuff like that. Went to play for them, and we got another club in Northampton. And we all went back after What a Life, back to Chris's house, one of the main promoters, and we said we were all drunk, very drunk, and he said we've got to start a new club night, but we can't call it What a Life. So Chris shouted, let's call it Kitchen. And everybody just laughed at him, and it was like, why? He said, well, where's the best kitchen in the world? Everybody went, what? He's like, God's Kitchen. And obviously, if you ever go to house parties and stuff like that, everybody's in the kitchen because the fridge, the beer and all that lot. So that's simply how the name came from. And yeah, the best kitchen in the world. When we first started God's Kitchen, the main focus of the flyer was the angel. So you didn't need to read the words or anything. You could tell it was God's Kitchen straight away. And later on they changed it a bit, but then they've gone back to it. And you know, the God's Kitchen angel is a design that was created by Chris and Tyrone, and you know, it's famous around the world. You know, that angel blowing a trumpet.
Yeah, exactly.
And after all, you know, angels look after us, don't they?
Which countries have you played as God's Kitchen?
I played everywhere, absolutely everywhere, all over the world. Japan, China, Korea, Philippines, Malaysia, Canada, South Africa, North America, all the European countries. The only place I haven't played for God's Kitchen is Australia, to be honest.
What do you remember the most from these events?
Big events with, you know, not big party events. You know, we put a lot into production. We don't try and save money when we put a show on because it shows, and we try to be as, you know, think about the people and do it as professional as we can. 3 tracks that you believe are the most favourite for you for God's Kitchen? I haven't got any favourite tracks, to be honest with you. I think all the tracks I play, I love every single one of them. To single tracks out and stuff like that, it's so hard because I've been playing for God's Kitchen 21 years, and it's so hard because a lot of the big trance classics that we play now, I actually was one of the first people to play them in the UK, and we never thought it would be around 20 years later. So to single out tracks is very, very hard, I think. But you know, I believe in every single record I play, and I believe it's, you know, I'm a crowd DJ. I'm not a technical DJ, or I don't have the want to play the most up-to-date tunes. I'm there to entertain the crowd. Do you believe that also God's Kitchen has made big tracks as well, has made many tracks famous? Yeah. You know, Cafe Del Mar, Greece 3000, Push the Legacy. You know, we were. I mean, I was on a resident DJ of what we called superclubs. And the superclubs, there was about 5 in the UK, and there was 2 resident DJs in the UK. And that was back in the days when we had records, and we had them records 6 months before anybody else. And it was all down to us resident DJs at the superclubs to see how them releases would work. So, yeah, we did make records. Your DJ set tonight, what are you going to play? When are you going to play? I'm just going to play them God's Kitchen style, and like I did last night. just lift the roof off, basically. With Godskitchen, we have a lot of different musics. We don't pigeonhole ourselves in one music. You know, and there's a lot of DJs there. You know, we've helped people, you know, we were the first people to bring Paul van Dyk into the UK and Tiesto and Armin and stuff like that. And they've all got their music styles and all that lot, but I'm sort of more an entertainer and, you know, it doesn't bother me if it's an old record or anything.
So do you believe that all these big names recognize how good Godskitchen has made them in their careers?
Bit of controversy really, because we were the people that helped build their names and they've now moved on, they don't want to know us. So, you know, Armin hasn't played for us for 3 years and Tiesto hasn't and all that lot. But it's not really their fault because it was all in the UK when they came and played for us and it branched out into the world, and you know, them guys are now putting on stadium shows for 20, 30,000 people and they've made the dance music industry huge, so you can't knock them in the respect of they used Godskitchen and then moved on. It's just that we were a big part, and you know, it sort of made it a lot difficult for us when we couldn't book them big name DJs.
But for these 2 nights you have amazing names. I mean, even Fergie, that he's doing a very exclusive set, Gareth Emery, you have Aly and Fila both nights, so the lineup is a star lineup.
Yeah, but you can't get them lineups very often. You can't book them once a month or anything like that now, you know. But, you know, we have got a lot of people that are loyal to us, and we've got a lot of people that do respect the fact that we've helped their careers. And you know, these big DJs like Aly and Fila, I mean, I've known Fila for 20 years. He was a resident DJ and he used to warm up for me in Egypt when I used to play in Egypt. And he used to say to me, you know, AJ, how do I get to booking in England? And I was like, do you know what, I don't know. Because it was all about English DJs and all about English. And now look at him. I got that one wrong, you know, but he hasn't changed as a person or anything like that. And he said to me the other day, you know, he plays the Miami Music Festival and everything. And I understand what he's saying, because you play these big festivals with like 10, 15,000 people in, and you don't feel it like you do in a small club. And that's why Aly and Fila are playing for us, because they love the club gigs.
Do you feel that the festivals then killed the club scene in UK?
Not really, no, because they've made dance music more accessible, you know. If you've got 30,000 people going to see Armin or Tiesto or Paul van Dyk, they've got to be listening to the music somewhere. So you know, it's made dance music bigger and bigger and bigger, really.
Are you doing any productions yourself? What other things are you doing in the music at the moment?
Well, to be honest with you, I lived the dream, and I packed up DJing 3 years ago and changed and decided I'd done everything that I possibly ever dreamt of. And that was when the club scene was going down a bit in England. And I didn't really expect to DJ again, and now I'm busy.
But do you think that maybe the brand will get resurrected or something?
We haven't even thought about it, to be honest. We'll see what the future. Nobody knows what happens in the future, do they? So.